So I want to bring everybody up to speed as to what's been going on, why I took February off, and pretty much I just want to go over the new norm. So ever since I started the second channel, I just kind of felt like IRL, live streaming, and anything to do with the second channel, being creative, trying to be funny, recording, editing, coming up with ideas, etc. It felt like there was always something going on. And because of that, it was just weighing heavy on me mentally. It just kind of felt like I wasn't slowing down on everything. So everything just kind of felt like I was doing everything at 100%. But if I could bring everything down to 50, maybe I could balance everything. And it was just weighing me down mentally, and it was just it was a bit much. Things did start to thin out for a little bit, and then Bandmade Zen happened. And when I did the reaction to that, everything you see in the video is not the issue. It's everything before and after recording. I have a lot of negativity to it on the production side of things. Editing, being creative, all that stuff. Yeah, everything in the video is perfectly fine. I love Bandmade. That ain't changing. I stand by it. Zen is one of my favorite songs in recent memory from Bandmade, and my reaction is fine. Could it be better? Sure, but I think I could pretty much say that with every reaction video that I do. It could always be better. All in all, everything's fine. But whenever I think about it, I just think about making that reaction video, and it's just, that's the hard part. And I just have only negative thoughts. It has cooled down and iced over the past couple of weeks, so I'm fine now with it. But it's just, I want to avoid that negativity. Like, I could sit here and speculate as to why I despise this reaction video so much, but I don't want to extend the length of this video, so I'm not going to get into it. But all I will say is, I think everything that was just going on with me mentally, I just hyper focused on that and just threw everything at that as my problems. And this is the reason why I took the month off of February, because for a good week or so, I didn't just want to nuke Bandmade Zen reaction video off my hard drive. I wanted to delete it off of YouTube as well. And that right there is exactly the reason why I haven't been streaming throughout the month of February. I want to avoid whatever stress and everything that was just going on, because Bandmade Zen is going to happen again. It will happen again, because there's always a band and an artist that I want to look at, check out. There's always going to be something. So, I mean, there are bands and artists to where I would drop everything just to see what they're doing. Yeah, Bandmade's probably going to do another music video, and I'm going to be all for it. But that stress, I want to mitigate that stress. And that's kind of the purpose of this video, and we're going to go over the new norm. So there's good news and bad news. Good news is I am going to be streaming again in March. but not as soon as you may think. I might do a visual aid here at some point, but there's roughly 4 weeks in a typical month, more or less. My new idea that I thought of, I pretty much thought all of this back in January, but it was critiqued in February. The new norm, I'm between the 1st and the 14th. I'm just going to take time off and focus on my mental health and just relax. And if I do want to do anything, I'll put it towards the second channel. So pretty much what I have been doing throughout the month of February. And then from the 15th onward, every Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, we'll continue like what we have been doing ever since 2017. Yeah, we're going to be playing Judgment. We're going to be playing Ishin, Danganronpa 2, all that stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much going to be the new norm. However, we still need to go over the elephant in the room. There's going to be a video to where I'm going to drop everything and check it out, i.e. something like that of Bandmaid Zen. So my original idea, and this was the one that was critiqued, is I'm just going to take an additional week off. However, I didn't like this idea because I kind of felt like, well, wouldn't that only leave like 1 week of doing live streams for a month? And I didn't like that idea because I don't want live streaming to impede on the second channel and vice versa, to where I don't want the second channel to impede on live streaming. And I want to try and be as down the middle as possible, and I figured 2 weeks is good enough. If there's only like 1 week of actual live streams, I don't like that idea, so that needed to change. So in a month, to where I am going to be dropping everything to check out a music video or an album, what have you, for that particular month, the answer just kind of stared me in the face. Well, if I'm taking 2 weeks off in every single month, why not just have those 2 weeks kind of alternate when there's a video or something I want to check out? Why not just have it overlap with the release date? That's going to be the new thing. So for a typical month, nothing special. I'm just going to go with the first 2 weeks. This is more commonly what we're going to be having to do. If there is something that does interest me and then I want to see something, then yeah, for that particular month, I'm going to overlap on that particular release date or what have you. And then, of course, next month, everything is going to reset to the first 2 weeks and just go from there. So, yeah, that's pretty much the new norm. So pretty much I'm going to end the video here, but I'm also going to add this little tidbit as well. I am going to be starting back on March 15, because there is a Grand Theft Auto mod that I really want to check out. It's called Vice City Next Gen mod. It's supposed to be GTA 4 mechanics, but in Vice City. I did play a little bit of the defective edition that Rockstar released. I wasn't a fan, and yeah, it was troublesome in the sense of how did Rockstar just sign off on this? It was really bad. pretty much a laughing stock for a good couple of weeks. So I basically want to see like the true definitive edition to where it's bumped up graphics, all that stuff. So I'm going to be playing the Vice City Next Gen mod when we start back up. So it's I think I have like a friend that's like kind of going through it and playing it, and I have a soft spot for the GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. Those three are like my favorite GTA games. So I'm going to be playing that on the 15th, and I don't know if I'm going to do it for just a weekend or play it to the very end. I'll see how I feel when I actually kind of play the game. I have streamed Vice City before in the past, but it was unmodded. It was the original vanilla game. Damn it. Okay, so maybe there is like one last thing I want to say before I end this. There is a documentary video that I have been working on. I'm probably going to work on it after I edit this particular video, but I want to try and finish this documentary before the end of February. And I think when I finish it, I'm going to hold off and actually release everything all at once on Patreon and YouTube. So I have my reasons. I have been working on a bunch of second channel content throughout February. If you're curious about which ones those are, it's all up on Patreon if you're curious. Otherwise, just wait and it'll eventually get released on YouTube. So anyway, I'm going to end it there. I'm going to stop my rambling, but yeah, I just wanted to bring up the documentary video because like I think I did a community post on my second channel to where it's like I'm actually getting chills, and this is just amazing. I did have to cut out a bunch of stuff for privacy reasons. I try and keep everything focused on like the music and story side of things, but it does involve a particular conflict, a war, so I could see somebody try and take what I said and turn it political. That's gonna suck if that happens, but anyway, it is a documentary video, and I'm just really excited to check it out. I think it's gonna be good. Anyway, that's it. I'll see you guys later on the 15th of March. Love you all. See you guys in the next one. Later.